Hey guys, I thought I'll do a little video because I did a live, but I guess it's super late and I know you all have busy lives, and I just want to say thank you for joining the past live. We're joined by Christina, and the 72-hour event tickets are now in the bio. They are free of charge, and obviously being a part of the event, you're not only being a part of it, but you're essentially changing the world. I've been type 1 since 18 months old, and I've never spoken about being type 1. When I think about it, it's clear that I've encountered some really scary times, some dark moments in my time being type 1. Now 28 years old, it's no joke, and especially when people, you see companies and whatnot taking fun of type 1 diabetes, and I think it's time that someone kind of stands up for what is right. It takes courage, it takes guts, and by all means 72 hours is 3 days without sleep. It isn't humanly possible, and when I say it isn't, it is, but it's a challenge in itself. It's a challenge for someone who isn't diabetic, but especially when you have a chronic illness that we didn't cause, it kind of adds more pressure. And some of the effects, if a normal person, which I don't want to worry anybody, I've got things in place right now for anything does happen, but touch wood, physically and mentally, are we prepared for the 15th of July? And I say that with absolute confidence because I know I'm going to be fine. Sleep deprivation isn't cool, and I'm saying this now. I'm going live for 72 hours, not tonight, the 7th and the 15th of July. But for people who has tickets, and you guys who have tickets for this event, I wouldn't medically, on medical grounds, advise anybody to stay up with me for a full 72 hours. This is where if you register for the link and you register and for a ticket today, tomorrow, next month, whenever, basically what happens is you get the access code for the live stream, but it will also be playing via an online radio as well, which means you can still stay with me for 72 hours if you wish. But like some people kind of sleep with music and whatnot, you can kind of go sleep to that. Even though you're asleep, you are still tuned in to my 72 hour podcast. If you're late to wake up to check glucose levels or go to the toilet, whatever, you will still know I'm active and I'm still staying up. Obviously, it needs to be proven if it goes in to the world records, and that's another thing. This isn't just raising awareness about type 1. It could be a world record. This hasn't been done before. There's been events where loads of type 1s go and diabetics, but nothing on this calibre or even niche has ever been done. And throughout the 72 hours is going to be insane, because the effects that I will encounter are tough. There's like, to get to a certain point, you will start to feel irritable, and you will see that on the live. Now, I'm quite used to being irritable because I used to have high glucose levels, so I've not had high glucose levels for ages now, for a good few months, but I used to be used to that. I used to live a normal life like it was nothing. But it will be something different now because I've not been in that frame of mind for ages. Especially depression and anxiety, I'm guessing that will creep in somewhere. But I'm prepared. I'm saying this like it's nothing, but it is something which is huge. And that is where we're going to be touching on other areas with type 1. We're going to be talking about mental health. Mental health matters with type 1, and especially within men at a certain age, because men don't speak up and they should be speaking up about mental health. They're not weak. We kind of seem men as being macho and strong. It isn't the case. We're human. We're emotional beings. And that is what really counts. And throughout this challenge, I'm putting myself at the most vulnerable stage that I have ever had. And when I say this with all heart, like, I'm in Taiwan for, like I said, 27 years, coming up to 28 years now, and only last year I've actually taken care of Taiwan. And that was because, I don't know, kind of probably being ignorant, arrogant towards Taiwan. And that is fine, it's okay. But at the same time, I could have done things better, which I now realise. Especially now the significant drop from my A1C to what it used to be to now is major, and obviously things need to change with that. But not just that. This event isn't just you going out there and getting a ticket and registering. This is you adding a voice, your voice, to this mission and T1 International's mission for more pressure to be put on lowering insulin costs around the globe, especially America. And I know I've experienced the cost of medication and treatment in the US, so I know how much difficult and harder that you guys have to fight, 10 times harder probably, more than what we have to fight. And it shouldn't have to be that way. And people should listen to people who don't have many followers. We're not all influencers. We don't all have that caliber and that mental attitude. And that is what I'm doing. Like, I'm not an influencer by any means. I'm no celebrity. I don't have 500 followers at the moment on Instagram, but I'm not singing and dancing about my followers, because at the end of the day, followers are just numbers. What we need to realise is we need to connect with the people that really stand with our beliefs and our motivations and our motive. With all that comes the positivity that we need to communicate as people and as human beings. And people connect on a spiritual level. Be it diabetes, be it not diabetes. But what I want to say is, this challenge, it's your chance to literally register your voice, to hopefully share your passion, your love, and your determination that one day we can lower the price of insulin, because technically there may be a cure out there right now, there probably is, but big farmers won't allow that to come out because they make too much money. The same goes for other conditions as well. And that is why insulin costs need to be reduced massively. And I'm a big believer in that. And people are scared to speak up. I know certain countries speaking up can end in tragedy, and they don't speak up because of that, because of where they live. Luckily, in the UK, we do have the power to speak. It's not as if I'm going out there causing a riot for what I believe in. It's an online, safe environment. Even though we have COVID happening right now, this virus, it's essential that we stay kind of together as one. And it's more important we raise awareness about type 1 now. And yeah, it's got to that level, guys, where I want to do more. I want to put you guys way more than what I ever have done in the past, because you guys have been super awesome and super supportive. But I just want to lay my heart and soul to you guys to say, get those tickets, come down, support the event, support T1 International, and create change together. Because together we are stronger. Together we will get through this 72-hour period. Because as this quote goes, the 72 hours, yeah, it's going to rain a massive storm. But that rainbow will come back. and it will shine brighter. And I'm going to leave it there with that quote, because I'm a believer that you have to hit rock bottom in life before you rise as a true champion and as a true warrior. And every single one of you rise every single day, day in, day out, 365 days a year. And it's not easy. You all do amazing work every single day. So I want to say thank you for supporting. Share the links on social media far and wide. Links are in the bio. Just screenshot the links on my link tree. Share it in the stories. If you have a ticket, share it. Because trust me, we have some awesome, insane sponsors sponsoring this event. And there's going to be competition giveaways for people pre-registering right now for this event. Pre-registering is happening right now. There's 150 tickets available, and they're free of charge, guys. We're not charging for this, and we just want you guys to enjoy this event as much as we're enjoying promoting it. There's a website coming real soon. I can't wait for that. I really can't wait. More details are coming up each and every day. I'll be doing lives or videos over on YouTube, because I want to document this time. It's my time to share with you guys. I've never had the confidence, and you can probably see in my videos sometimes I look as I'm falling asleep. I'm not. It's literally confidence, and that is something I'm going to combat, because I'm doing live for 72 hours. Like, come on, it needs to happen. But we're raising awareness for type 1 diabetes. Never been done before, and like I said, we can raise more noise than any famous person with type 1, and I believe in that fully. So as we leave this, I want everyone to say one thing. If you're type 1, say it even louder. If you're a caregiver, you guys need to say it too. You might not be type 1, but you're type awesome. Because you have so much challenge, especially being a caregiver, especially even being a brother or a sister to a type 1 diabetic. It's not easy, and I'm going to highlight that within a 72-hour live stream on YouTube, Twitch, you name it, we're going live. But I can't wait. Honestly, you guys are insane. You guys are type awesome. If you're type 1 diabetic, you're type strong. Stay type strong. Take it easy, guys, and thank you so much for supporting so far. Remember, the link is in the bio. Thank you guys so much, and hopefully I'll see you guys real soon. Peace and love.